Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the van. Today I'm going to do a little product review. Now, if you've watched one of my previous videos about the Mud Daddy, which is sort of a washing kit to do a dog wash or a bike wash, it's sort of a self-contained mobile washer, and you fill it up with water, you pump the handle up, and it gives you a low pressured wash for washing your dogs down. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out in one of my previous videos. But in the comments of that video, when I posted that video, somebody said, why don't you just get a battery powered pressure wash? And at the time, I thought to myself, I don't want to jet wash my dogs. That's just not very nice at all. Who wants to pressure wash their dogs? I'll pull the trigger and blast them across the other side of the lawn. So I thought, no, that's not for me. However, when I looked into it further, these battery powered pressure washers look quite good, and you can dial down the pressure so it's just a spray of water. Now, carrying that around as a mobile device isn't as simple as the Mud Daddy. The Mud Daddy has definitely got a place, and carrying that around in your car, and it's in the back of my car now, and I use it pretty much every day since I bought it. Just because it's winter and it's muddy everywhere you go. It did lead me to think, when I come to wash me van, or if I'm away in the van and I'm on a campsite or I'm wild camping, something like that, and I want to clean my van down because in the winter it's always up to the eyes with mud and salt off the roads maybe, then I thought those pressure washers will come in really handy. This is the Worx PowerShot battery powered pressure washer. And that's me in the background. These are £169 on Amazon, but you can buy them cheaper. I've bought the kit that has all the little bits and pieces included. I think the basic kit with just a pressure washer and one battery comes for about £119. But when I saw this, it's got all the kit inside. Now I have opened it to check the bits and pieces inside and to make sure it works, because I didn't want to plug it in the first time and it not work. So all I did was I took it out, I filled a bucket with water, because this runs off a bucket of water. You don't need to plug it into a tap or a hose pipe, and that's the beauty of these, you see. The beauty of these is you drop the hose in a bucket of water. There's a filter on the end of it. I need to knock my coffee over there. You drop the hose in a bucket of water and it sucks the water from the bucket. So if you've got a bucket, and as it happens, the kit comes with one, and there you go, that's a collapsible bucket. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so there's your collapsible bucket, and that comes in the kit. Like I say, this kit was £169, but it wasn't £169 because I bought it from a thing called Amazon Warehouse. I don't know whether you can see that there. Okay, now Amazon Warehouse is when people have bought them and sent them back for whatever reason, and then you can get them a little bit cheaper because the box has been opened. Now, I paid £133 for this one. It's supposed to be £169, so there's a bit of a saving there. But what I did was I ordered it. When it came, it was absolutely immaculate. It was clear to see that it had never ever been out of the box. So the box had been opened, obviously to check the contents. Nothing inside had been used. It still was in cellophane and had little Velcro tie wraps round. You could see there was no water had ever been through it at all. So it's brand new. And you're more or less getting 40 quid off just because the box has been opened. So that's something to think about if you're going to look to invest in one of these. And it is a bit of an investment for if you're going to pay full price, £169, or even if you're going to pay £133. It's still a bit of an investment. Now, I do have a pressure washer that I can plug into a hose pipe when I'm at home, but it's a bit of a faff, to be honest with you, getting the hose out and plugging it into the tap, then plugging it into the pressure washer, and then plugging it into the electricity, and it's a bit of a faff on. This, I think, is going to make life a lot simpler. So I'll just show you what's in the box. So first of all, as I've said, we have a collapsible bucket. You see that? So there's your collapsible bucket. That's your first thing in the box. Then you've got your hose pipe. Now there might be a little bit of water in here from when I tested it earlier. So if it pours out on me, don't laugh. and on the end of the hose pipe, you've got a filter. And the reason why is because they say you can draw the water from any source. So if you're parked by a lake, you can just throw this into the lake and it'll draw the water from there for your pressure washer. Or if you've got one of these rain barrels in your back garden, you can drop it in the rain barrel and use that water. So it's good for the environment as well. So there you go, hose pipe. And there's a little bit, there's a sort of a floaty ball there to, I don't know, I'm not really sure why that has one of them, but it's like a polystyrene ball. Now this kit comes with 2 batteries. Now if you buy the cheaper kit that's about £120, you only get 1 battery. So I thought it was worth having the extra battery. So I bought the kit with 2 batteries. It also has a brush, if you want to use it for washing your van. It comes with this bottle. Right, now, this bottle has this to go on top of it, okay? Now, this is for putting your soap in, if you want to soap up your vehicle. Now, I bought a little extra thing to put in here to try. I've never used it yet, I've never used it before, so it might turn out to be cack, but I was all excited about it when I ordered it, so I thought, so I ordered one of these as well. I'll show you what it is, stand by. There you go. That is Auto Gimp. That is Auto Glim Power Blast. Ensures complete coverage with a high density foam blanket. Snow foam, that's what it is, snow foam. Have you seen when they use this snow foam at the car wash? It looks very fancy. Don't know whether it actually does anything good, but I bought some anyway. Now that was about, I can't remember how much that was. It was about a tenner, I think. But that's for a 2.5 litre bottle. You dilute it, obviously. So it's, I think it's 1 part this to 5 parts water. So is there a little measuring gauge on here? Yeah, there's a little measuring gauge on the side of this. And it takes up to 400 millilitres. So I could probably put 100 millilitres of this and fill it up with water. And then you use this. This is, I don't know for a fact, I'm thinking this is what you do. You connect this to there. There you go. And obviously this is the actual pressure washer itself. And then you pull the trigger, and I'm thinking that that'll put snow foam on your vehicle. We're going to find out in a minute, so don't go anywhere. So I'll take that off for now. Okay, so that's it there, and I'll just show you with the battery on. The battery slides onto there and locks into place, and there's a little button here. You can see that, there's a little button that you press and it shows you how much battery power you've got. How much have I got? I've got 2. That's because I've already used it. And I used it for a full bucket of water. Used the whole bucket of water, just playing around with it and testing it out to see if it worked. So, working on that principle, I would say you can go through 3 buckets of water per battery, which is a lot of water. Now let's just have a look at the other battery, because it came charged. So I'll have a look at the other battery and see if that comes charged as well. Now that's on 2 lights as well. Okay, so they need charging, but it's okay for now. Click the battery on. Oh! I didn't know there was water left inside this. Bloody hell. God, bloody water all over the place here. I've got a tea towel somewhere. God damn it. Well, I wasn't expecting that. It's a good job I wasn't looking into it, wasn't it? Although I probably would have made an entertaining video for someone. Right, let me tea towel dry that off, okay? There's water everywhere here. The next little bit in the box is this. I'll show you during the process of using it. Okay, so there's that little bit there. Then there's the wand bit, the sort of the pipe, and that connects to that, look. And does it? Yeah, there you go, that connects. It's got one of the little bayonet connectors that you pull back and slot that in, and then that's on there. Okay, you'd put that bit in there. Let's have a look. I'm not going to pull the trigger because obviously it's full of water, or it was a minute ago. Might not have any in now, but there you go. So that's it. Can you see it there? Can you see the whole thing? There you go. So the hose pipe obviously connects to this bit here at the bottom. Also in the box comes the charger for the batteries. I haven't used that yet. That comes with a Worx 3 years limited warranty. Without further ado, I think it will be a good thing to go and test this out. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dilute some of this stuff into here. So I've got my snow foam. I hope this works. I might just wash my car. I might try washing my car to start off with to see how it works. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll wash Julie's car. That way, if it goes wrong, everyone's a winner. It would have been nice if there was a funnel to get the stuff into here, but there is no funnel, so I'm going to do it over the sink in case I spill any. Okay, I'll put a bit of this in. You ready? More of it's gone down the plug hole than has actually gone in the thing, so that's not good. And I've just thought, if I put water in here now, I'm gonna have snow foam coming out my pipes. Oh yeah, that looks like it's going to be snowy as well. Oh my god, what have I done? Right, let's get that wiped up. Top tip there if you're going to do this job, get yourself a funnel. I'm going to go fill this up with water. In theory, what happens is you put this on, you put it on here, now in theory this is going to make snow foam, so let's go and give it a go, eh? Get me collapsible bucket. Okay, me bucket of water. Oh, snow foam. I think I probably could have made it a bit thicker. What?
It needs oiling.
What needs oiling? It needs oiling. You mean it needs some oil in the engine? Right, it doesn't need oiling.
No, it needs oiling.
It is working. It is snow foaming it. Now apparently you put this stuff on and then you wait 10 minutes for it to seep in, and you can see it's quite dirty. Just realised I've got my slippers on. Now I know you can't see everything I'm doing here, but I'll show you the results at the end. So what's the verdict? Okay, so just to show you, that's the finished article. It definitely does wash the vehicle. It definitely does work. The pressure washer part of it is great. Using the bucket of water is great. My only criticism of it is the snow foam. I bought the snow foam as an extra, and the pressure washer's done its job, but the snow foam wasn't great. You'd have been better off with a bucket of soapy water, to be honest with you. So don't waste your money on the snow foam. Just give it a good wash over with a bucket of soapy water, and then use your pressure washer to wash it off. Job's a good one. Okay, so to sum up, what can I tell you about the Worx Hydro Shot Pressure Washer? Well, what I would say first of all is, I bought this as well, didn't I? I mentioned this earlier. Now, I think this was personally for me a waste of money. I'm not saying this product is bad. What I'm saying is, to be honest with you, when I used this, I thought to myself, this would have been easier with a bucket of soapy water. Okay, so that's why I don't think that's worth the money. I think that's a bit of a waste of time. Okay, so I've now got this battery on charge. There it is there. That's the battery I was using. And that light's gone solid green, so I don't know whether that means it's fully charged now, because that was flashing green. So surely it can't be charged already. Oh yeah, look, solid green means it's charged. So that battery charged in a crack. I mean, we're talking about what? 15 minutes? So I'll take that off. So that's a fully charged battery now according to that. I'll just press the button here. Yep, fully charged. And that was about 15 minutes to charge that battery. And I'll plug this one in. And there you can see the flashing green light, just to show you that one was fully charged. Okay, so that battery charged in about 15 minutes, which seems a bit suspicious to me. But there you go. Anyway, at the end of the day, this whole lot, the whole kit fits into the bucket that it came with, the collapsible bucket. So I've put it all back in the bucket, and that can stay in the van. And that, as you can see, I can carry that around anywhere with me, and that's the whole kit and caboodle in one bucket. I've got the 2 batteries and the battery charger, that'll go in there as well. And that's everything. Okay, so thanks very much for joining me today. Sorry if you were disappointed, if you thought I might be at the NEC, but I think there's lots and lots of NEC videos out there, and they're all going to be pretty much looking at the same thing. So I just thought I'll take the opportunity now to show you this pressure washer. I've bought it, I'm keeping it, I like it. It's not a cheap item, but I think it's great for jet washing your van off if you're away, and you even just to clean your wheels off or get the mud off. And it's also on the shower setting, you can use it to hose your dogs off as well, to get the mud off your dogs. I'll still be using the Mud Daddy in my car on a daily basis, but when away in the van, I think I'll put this to good use. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much to all my new subscribers. I've just gone on to, what do you call it, Instagram. First time I've used it. I registered for it before, but I never used it because I never really understood it. But Beth from the Hills on Tour said I should go on and use Instagram. I've gone on, I posted something on Instagram, it went straight across to Facebook, and that's got me about another 10 or 15 subscribers. So thanks very much, Beth from the Hills on Tour, for that advice. And thanks very much to everyone who's watching my channel now and who has subscribed. Okay, hope you enjoy the content. I'm hoping to bring you some more content very soon. Thank you very much. See you all soon.